Elite Facts presents
Strangest Things Found in the Ocean.
15.
The waters of Japan are home not only to hammerhead sharks, but also a crazy greatest mystery. Yonaguni Monument is a bizarre series of rock structures that look like ancient stone buildings. There are all kinds of architectural oddities, including 90-degree angles, straight columns, a boulder sitting on a platform, and a rock protrusion that looks like a face. Scientists are split over whether it's man-made or a natural consequence of earthquakes.
14.
Mark Hawley and his friend Brian Abbott made a weird discovery when they were out on Lake Michigan taking sonar readings. They found an array of vertical pillars that is strongly reminiscent of Stonehenge. Even weirder, they're next to a boulder that appears to have a mastodon carved on it.
13.
The city known as Gulf of Combat Cultural Complex is 5,000 years older than the cities considered the oldest known human settlement. The civilization that built the cultural complex may also be the original Harappan people, who lived in India and Pakistan around 3000 BC.
12.
The Mary Rose was the most advanced warship of the 16th century. It was sunk in the ocean north of Isle of Wight on its retirement. It was an extremely complicated and expensive operation to resurrect it, but they recovered hundreds of artifacts that have lent historians valuable insights into the history of naval warfare and the Tudor era.
11.
A team of Danish and German scientists recovered ancient microbes from below the floor of the Pacific Ocean. Amazingly, they were still alive. In their subterranean environment, they hadn't had access to fresh nutrients for 70 to 80 million years. The fact that they were able to survive in such extreme conditions suggests the possibility that similar life forms could survive in deep space.
10.
This recent find is unprecedented in the history of oceanography. A team of scientists discovered a cluster of enormous naturally formed asphalt deposits. The domes are the result of an oil well seeping through the seafloor for thousands of years. The domes support their own ecosystem and contain fossilized remains of prehistoric animals.
9.
In 2001, there was the discovery of a square-mile expanse of geometrical structures lying on the bottom of the ocean. The alien-looking structures are between 2 and 2,500 feet deep. If they are man-made, they would have been the most technologically advanced structures on the planet at that time. Scientists estimate that they would have been built about 50,000 years ago.
8.
Blackbeard is arguably the most famous pirate of all time, making his ship the Queen Anne's Revenge infamous. In the 18th century, he ran the ship aground and it was found in 1996, yielding over 250,000 artifacts. Among them are 31 cannons of different sizes. The largest is 3,000 pounds.
7.
The Baltic Sea Anomaly is a mysterious structure lying over 250 feet below the surface. The image was captured with a sonar fish. Many believe it to be an alien craft. It has been compared to the Millennium Falcon. Most scientists are party poopers and agree that it is most likely a rock outcropping.
6.
The Cenote Angelita Cave in Mexico hides a mystery. If you dive 90 feet down, you would encounter what appears to be a river flowing through the cave. Its banks adorned with plants and trees. But it's actually an illusion, with the river being a cloud of hydrogen sulfide that's formed by the mixing of salt with fresh water. Another 90 feet of water lies beneath that still.
5.
Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon.com, launched an expedition to recover parts of the Apollo 11 rocket that propelled the most famous flight in the history of space travel. When the rocket separated from the Saturn V, 38 miles above the Earth, they crashed into the sea and were presumed lost forever. Bezos' team found both of them. 4. Recovered in the early 1900s by Greek divers, this strange artifact is an ancient analog computer. It was used to predict the movements of astrological bodies and eclipses. After it was lost, an equivalent invention wasn't produced in Europe until the 1400s. The origin of the Antikythera mechanism is estimated to be somewhere between 205 and 100 BCE. It is currently on display at the National Archaeological Museum of Athens.
3,
In 1944, the Allied powers bombed Chuk Lagoon, a Japanese stronghold in the Caroline Islands. The surprise attack killed hundreds and destroyed aircraft and ships alike. The wreckage settled on the bottom of the lagoon, where it sat forgotten until the 1960s. When divers started investigating the site, they found the vehicles still full of soldiers' bodies.
2,
The largest waterfall on Earth is actually underwater. When the cold current from the eastern side of the strait collides with the warmer western side, the result is a downward current that dwarfs the largest land-based waterfalls. Estimates place it at almost 2,000 times larger than Niagara Falls.
1,
This is one of the greatest underwater finds in history. A team of archaeologists searched for 4 years and found an entire city lying hidden 30 feet below the surface of Abukir Bay. The city was known as Thonis to the ancient Egyptians, and Heraklion to the Greeks, who named it after the hero Hercules. Hundreds of artifacts from ship anchors to jewels have been recovered.
Thanks for watching another amazing video, folks. Subscribe for more from Elite Facts.